Top of the morning to you, Twitch.tv. Top of the morning to YouTube as well. And of course, top of the morning, mini Motorways. Let's go for today's Daily Challenge. We'll have double roundabouts and big business, as some destinations, well, they'll always be circles, fella, won't they? Faith and Bigora. How long can I keep up this terrible, terrible accent? Please tell me, says Samurai Sam, that we won't have the accent for the entire stream. And honestly, fella, I couldn't begin to tell you. But first, before I drop the accent, and I will drop it soon, because honestly, it kinda hurts. It kinda hurts. But, before we do, I must be sending me most deepest heartfelt gratitudes to Leah Fireheart.
Monorail minstrel machine.
Alright, I think that's enough of that. Kinda hurts. Alright, listen. As you can tell from the pasty white skin and red, although it's getting gray these days, beard, I'm not Irish at all. Why should I be expected to have a good Irish accent? Honestly. Seriously. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Jer. Thank you to Leah again for resubscribing. Let's take a bridge here. Pseudo Sandwichy is in the chat. Good morning, Pseudo Sandwichy. Samurai Sam, of course. Nicole. Happy St. Paddy's Day to you. And it occurred to me when I had the stupid idea. Okay, first of all, the Irish instrumental music was a good idea. That was a good idea. That's cute. But when I had the terrible idea for the accent, it occurred to me, why didn't I do that last year? And then it was like, oh right, I didn't have this show last year. We are quickly approaching the 1 year anniversary of Good Morning Mini Whatever here on the channel. That is coming up in like 5 days, like next week. I should probably plan or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but alright, so these pinks have a very long road to get down here. It might even be quicker for them to go this way, now that I think of it. Why don't we go this way? Here. You just come down here. Everybody do that, and we'll kill all of this right now. Last night I dreamed I was at the mall, and there were people who had hoodies that say the Goog on them. Oh, one day, Sam. One day. That's right, Nix. We got wee tiny little motorways. I didn't even get to say me Lucky Charms riff. Hearts, stars, and horseshoes, clovers, and blue moons, pots of golden rainbows, and me red balloons, fella. We'll take another set of, we'll take another bridge here. I promise I will consider not doing that anymore. I will strongly consider it. No promises that it's actually gonna, not happen, but we'll consider it. This stream got me to play this game. I hope you don't mean... Do you mean this exact stream? Because, oof. Listen, I appreciate it. Alright, these purple guys can come up here. We'll do that. You need to do that now. Nice straight shot there. Can we get one more purple house? Yes, we can. Do we need one more purple house? Probably. If we get it, it'll be nice. Or we can just get a green right there. That's, frankly terrible. But actually, it's not that bad because you can come this way. We're going to have to kill that. No, we're not going to have to kill that tree. Oh, we've saved the tree. Bless us and save us, Mrs. O'Davis. We've saved the tree. I'll stop. I really need to stop. People are listening. People have headphones. People have ears. I'm glad to hear that you got the game after watching my streams. It's nice. It's good to hear. I'm glad that there are folks who watch the words. I'm glad there are folks who watch the streams. I'm glad there are folks who have bought the game. I know I picked up the game for Jer actually, so I'm glad Jer plays the game. This is Mini Motorways is legitimately a fantastic game. So. And Samurai Sam, that's true. That is true. I did do that. Let's take a motorway here. I don't think I'm going to spend it right away, though. If we get one more blue house down here, I'm going to be tempted to just draw this. But I think what we're going to do is you spent money to have someone consistently beat you. Sam? Sam? Do you maybe want to, never mind. It's not that kind of show. Let's draw the bridge over here. Thought about coming up this way, but we might want to cross this river going north at some point. Sam says that also the challenge was hard and he didn't do great, so that's wonderful. That's fantastic. Let's see how everybody's doing here. These pinks are not doing well, but also they could hardly, it's not like I could ask them to do any better, given that they had only 3 houses for a while. Now, this out here is probably going to have to be solved via motorway. Yeah, we're going to take these 3, and we're going to run motorway number 1 straight down into the circle. You go down here. This pink could provide additional support here. That is, or obviously right here. Yeah, actually, if we take this pink and run it up this way, then we can have, say, swing this house from there to there, pop you in here, just extend your off-ramp a skosh. Fuck it, we'll put the off-ramp right there. It'll be fine. So now we have 4 houses for each of our pink circles, which is better than we previously had, I suppose. These 2 greens are doing just fine. These 2 blues with the very long trip are hanging in there. Let's take another bridge because I keep using them. These 3 purples are doing well up here. All right. And hey, if everything goes terribly, we can just say that we have... Samurai Sam has actually redeemed... I was setting up for this joke, but Sam has given it to me. Samurai Sam has redeemed my Goog's top 3 things having to do with Ireland, me homeland of me ancestors. Sort of. Kind of. Because, again, pasty white skin, freckles, redness in the beard. Yeah, there's a little bit of Irish in this old Goog. The underscore... Oh, Goog. They might as well call me. I'll stop. I really, really seriously need to stop. All right, let's think about what we're going to do with these purples before we deal with... well, I'll tell you this. Number 1 is going to be potatoes because in addition to being Irish, I am fat. So, that's just a given. That is hardly the most surprising thing. You go right here. We'll draw this yellow guy over to here. These purples are suddenly very well supported, which is good for them. Give me another bridge and 20 road tiles. And now, let's figure out how we're getting over to here. I think we're going to have to swipe this guy, and one more guy. You go there. We'll just run you over to here. Okay, so now we have 4 pinks going this way, 4 pinks coming down here, and 3 pinks going over to this one. Not ideal, but what are you going to do? All right, so let's take these in top-down order. So number 1, they're... All right, fine. Here we go. This is all right off the top of my head, but I stick by it. It's my actual legitimate answer. My number 1 is going to be potatoes. My number 2 is going to be cute redheaded girls because... And my number 3 is going to be WWE superstar, former WWE World Heavyweight Champion, one-time winner of the Royal Rumble, and just all-around stupendous fella, Sheamus. Mostly so that I could hit this drop, which I did prepare beforehand. It's a shameful thing. Yeah! Yes, I did go to the trouble of making a custom I made it out of context wrestling joke drop just for St. Patrick's Day. because it was right there. And I know if Sportsman's out there watching, he would be mad at me if I didn't do it. All right, now, here's the issue. I have 9 road tiles. I think we're going to have these purple guys just kind of share a road. Yeah, you're just going to have to share a road, and we're going to pretend that it's fine. And you're going to go up here, and that's going to be the end of it. You'll cut right there, go into that circle. Everything's going to be okay, except for this green guy. This green guy, not okay, actually. This green guy kind of screwed, now that I think of it. And again, let's say, First of all, we've got, 7 houses tasked with supporting 6 circles. That is what we in the old country like to call bad. But, you know. Also, these green guys here really don't have anywhere to go. Okay, 8 guys supporting 2 circles, also bad. Let's remember a guy, Ken Shamrock. Ken Shamrock was a good wrestler. He was also a fucking psychopath. Fortunately, not in the most psychopathic way professional wrestlers have been psychopaths. Hi, Chris. Anyway, let's take a bridge and 20 road tiles and briefly discuss the concept of how in the hell we are going to get these greens to go. 'Tis a poor showing of the green. Well, yes, tis. But you know what? Here, we can get these 2 guys to just run this way and go, not like that, straight in like so. Okay. That'll at least get you there. And now, you know what I bet? I bet if I kill this road here, can I get these 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? If I kill that, can I get you up over to there? Probably not. Possibly not. Make it 3 for now to catch up. That's, yeah, that's a good idea. You do that. We're going to need to help these blues along at some point. But we'll deal with that in a second. How exactly was Ken Shamrock a psychopath? Honestly, it was more just the way he wrestled. Like, Ken Shamrock was a very, very intense dude. Still is. He's not dead or anything. He's a very, very, very intense dude. Ken Shamrock was one of the early pioneers of the UFC. Actually, yeah, Jerry, you have a good point. Could reassign Motorway 1. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. We're going to grab Motorway 1 off of this pink circle and just pop it over that away for these blue guys. Because at least for the short term, 3 pink houses can keep this circle afloat. Yeah, kind of all you have to do to know that Ken Shamrock is an intense dude is observe Ken Shamrock doing, frankly, anything for any length of time. Dude is intense. He was, like I said, one of the early combatants in the UFC. He transitioned out of MMA into professional wrestling, and he was really good. He had, he wasn't always the smoothest guy. He was, a bit uncoordinated at times, didn't have necessarily the greatest knack for it, but he was good. He was solid. Had an intense charisma about him, but because he was in the WWF, they never really pushed him because he couldn't cut that traditional wrestling promo. He was just he was intense about things. And that was cool and fun and got him over. But if you can't talk, if you can't deliver a 20-minute soliloquy and hold the crowd in the palm of your hand, Vince McMahon does not love you. And as a consequence of this, Vince McMahon does not love many people. But, he's Vince McMahon, goddammit. You're going to do it his way or you're not going to do it. This pink right here is kind of fucked. I think for the short term, the answer is going to be, let's draw this right here and get you going this way. We might want to put a traffic light there. We definitely want to put a traffic light there at some point. But in addition to that, I think we don't have the road tiles to do, actually, we just barely have the road tiles to get these two houses into that whole stupid situation. But yeah, Ken Shamrock was fun, multiple-time Intercontinental Champion. He's a guy who hung on and kept wrestling for a long time after it was not necessarily the best thing for him to keep doing it. Just because, like, having a long MMA career, especially in the early days of UFC, meant that he had had a lot of, concussions and head trauma and that sort of thing. There is a circle spawning right down here. Okay, so we got a yellow that spawned here. Nix asks if I could bridge the southeast green to save tiles. Like, bring these guys over to here, cut out these row tiles. Probably? That's probably a good idea. That's probably something I should do. Okay. Do you know what else I can do? Or what I can at least afford to consider doing is take these pinks rather. Let's get these pinks out of here into their own little network. I think we're good enough now. I can sever the connection to these blues. Let's run these blues up here into that circle. Trust these two blues to maintain this blue square all by themselves. By the way, tangent, these purples are starting to be a nightmare. This is starting to be a real problem. Don't know the best thing to do about that, other than perhaps not what I'm doing with this motorway. But what I'm thinking I'll do with this motorway is we'll just take, we'll take motorway 1 and just run it right here so that all of these pinks can just funnel over there, which leaves these pinks to go down here. We can even decouple that pink from this nonsense, take these greens and bridge them. If we say kill all of this, get you going up in the, no, you still need to come down here. Okay, so you still need to come down here. Let's get these greens up, over, and down like so. We're gonna get a bridge back once that bridge comes across, so that's gonna be good, and everything's gonna be fine except for the fact that I'm completely out of road tiles and haven't done anything for these yellows. So that is a problem, I'm not gonna lie. It's not what you want. I don't know if I have a solution to that. Let's give some time for everything to reconnect itself and decouple here and think about what we want to do next. Was going to marvel at the lack of a roundabout, then realized you don't have any. I do, in fact, not have any roundabouts, despite the fact, like, I get double. I don't think I've been offered any. I am getting tiles back. That is true and good. So I've got 10 road pieces here. The issue I'm going to run into, and I can see it immediately, the yellows are way the hell up here. The yellow square is way the hell down here, and there's no straight shot. Like, there's no way I can get these yellows over to here except via motorway, which means I need to undo this thing that I've done with the pinks and blues not sharing a road. So let's acknowledge that inevitability here. You, Mr. Pink, are going to come down here. Yeah, we have to take this motorway and dedicate it to the yellow guys because it's the only way they can get down there. Okay, so that means now we have pinks coming this way. That's 4 pinks going out here. This green house is the worst house. It's the dirt worst house, and I hate it. But we're going to make do with it. You're going to come here. This is an unfortunately placed traffic light because cars are going to be turning left against it. Is there a way for me to fix that? Not easily. So, oh well. But yeah, cars are going to be turning left against this light coming out of here just like that, which is going to slow down the whole intersection, which is not good. Like, it's just bad, but there's very little I can do about that in the moment. My next major concern should really be that. I was going to say the blue guy. I was going to say the purple guys because the purple guys are turning into a nightmare. But, I mean, the purple guys are turning into a nightmare. And it's a nightmare that is easily solved with the addition of exactly one motorway. But, oof. Oof, 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 oof. We're going to have to think about that. I don't know what I'm going to do here. You know, actually, I don't even have a bridge. That's true, I don't. It's true that I don't have a bridge. Damn it. Is there any chance that... Can I get these greens onto this road and just traffic light this and save a bridge? Because if I traffic light this and save a bridge... Look, if you just come over here, and you two do that, and then we do, say, this with the traffic light right here. Again, not perfect, because you guys are going to be turning left against the light. Actually, maybe I can avoid that. No, I can't. I can kick the can down the road, but I can't avoid it. Fuck. What if I had the pinks run up and over? There's a thought. What if I had the pinks run up and over? Except then how would this guy get... No, that doesn't make any sense. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, I think the answer then is just traffic light right here. That being the case, we can take these yellows down... Actually, along the same road. If we take the yellows along the same road... and run this... then motorway number 1 doesn't have to do what it's doing anymore. Which means we can... Yeah, we can sever this connection. We can move motorway number 1 up here to support that purple, which actually, now that I realize it, wins me back a bridge, although I am going to have to use that bridge to get the blues up to there. Okay. Okay. This is working. Sort of. Sort of. And also, like, I just killed 9 things. Who knows what's going to die in the time between this coming together and this not existing anymore. Like, I could very easily have just totally screwed myself. I would really like to replace this with a roundabout, but, you know. I would also like to really replace this with a roundabout, so... What, again, is a fella to do? Whine and complain about it, mostly. Okay, so... All of a sudden, I have 2 bridges and 29 road tiles. That's a really good position to be in. It's like a roundabout that kills everything, except without the actual roundabout. I know! I don't even get the fun of building the roundabout that kills everything. It just kills everything. Alright, come here. Go there. This blue business now has support. Every business has support at the very... Wait, why did I do that? Why did I do that when these guys exist? Goog, you're stupid. Undo this. Undo this. Undo this. Build the smaller road, Goog. There. Faith and Begora, you underscore dolt. Okay. So these greens are okay. These greens are okay. This is fine. Give me a motorway. Let's think about bridging paths. Okay. Now that I have another motorway, I think the thing to do is to take either the greens or the yellows off of this. And I think the answer is the greens, because if I take the greens off, they don't have to deal with this stupid traffic light. And that's it's a very unfortunately placed traffic light. So let's just draw motorway 2 right over here, get the greens there. That's going to be good. Now, actually, I do have 28 pieces. I do have 28 road pieces and a bridge. So what I'm going to try to do, and I don't know if I have enough to do this, but I'm going to try to reestablish one business, one road here. Let's run you all the way down here. Okay, I need 4 road tiles from somewhere. And I'm going to get them when this yellow road collapses. So it's going to be okay. We're going to draw this guy up to here. We are going to reestablish one business, one road, at least in this part of the... Oh, fuck you. Seriously, look at this pink circle. Look at this pink circle. I'm going to have to prioritize this pink circle because it's going to die this week. Now, granted, this pink circle is also going to die this week because it only has... somehow it only has, like, 4 houses of... Here. Oh, boy. Oh, bless us and save us, Mrs. O'Davis. All right. Here, you go there, and that means that actually you can come here and get there. And now we have to figure out a way to get... Oh, fuck me. Okay. Here, for now, I guess you can do that. And we're just going to have to see where the pinks spawn. Because, seriously, pinks, there are just not enough of you. And there's a purple circle up there, which, like, the only solution I have is another motorway. There's no other way I'm getting purples up that way. We'll deal with that in a second. Yellow road to the right of yellow square instead of the left. Just bump the, basically, ... what I did. Okay, good. Here. How do I get purples up here? I don't until the weekend. You're just going to have to wait. That's the only solution I have for you is you're going to have to wait. This pink is so mad. There are so few pinks right here. 2 purples in the middle of the map. I mean, yeah, but how would I guess maybe I could keep it afloat with some creative... I mean, no, I'd have to, like, you're coming off of here, you're sharing this road. They can share a road with those greens, which isn't ideal. Yeah, you can come here, and then, what, you're coming up here, doing this, turn this into a straight corner to get a, actually, no, you don't even have to do that, because we do a traffic light here, and then run straight up there, and I'm still a tile short. I'm still a tile short after all that. Here. Okay. I mean, it does get purples into this circle to keep the circle alive. That is true. Speaking of things that are not alive, this pink guy down here is just gonna flip and die. I don't have any other answer for it. It's both of the... Yeah, neither of these pinks is adequately supported, and their inadequate support is being stretched too thin. Like, these guys are yellow, but they're not actually important. It's these purple guys coming down here, turning with this light, and then coming up here. They're what's going to keep this circle alive. But this circle is not the thing that's going to die. These 2 circles are the things that are going to die. Because, like, I see 1 pink house here, there's 1 pink house here, putting aside the fact that I have no road tiles, which, I mean, yeah. What can I do to get road? Maybe I can better distribute this purple right now. Maybe. Oh ho! A forgotten donut with the raid. It is a donut raid from out of nowhere. Forgotten donut, thank you so much. When was the last time we had a donut raid? Oh, it has been so long. It has been so long since we had a donut raid. Everybody go follow A Forgotten Donut. Donut, you missed my terrible Irish accent at the start of the episode. Everybody go follow Forgotten Donut. These pinks are just gonna die. There's nothing I can do. Like, this is kind of just a bad situation, and I have to accept that maybe I could have done something. Could I do it again? Does a Forgotten Donut love terrible Irish accents? Well, hearts, stars, and horseshoes, Forgotten Donut. Why didn't you say something, fella? Why didn't you say something, bud? Now we're going to talk like this all throughout the Wordle. We're going to check our scores. 1,245 in Dubai. That's not too bad, actually, don't you know? It's top 10% in the world, fella. Top 10% in the world, 1,245. Number 133 overall. That's O apostrophe veral, of course. We beat Samurai Sam. Parlor Ghost, she hasn't even tried it. Jer, not on the board. It is the Goog. I guess Jade Cargill isn't the worst wrestler I've ever seen either, so take that how you will. She's not bad. Well, alright, she is bad, but she might not always be bad. She just might not always be bad. Let's do today's Wordle, shan't we, fella? We'll go over here. We'll bring in the word game online scene. That's a cute little joke I have with myself. I call the Wordle scene word game online. Let's start with Irish, because it's St. fucking Paddy's Day. It's not in the word list. It's not in the word list. It's fucking St. Patrick's Day, the New York Times. All right, fine. Blarney has 7 words. Lucky. There. Fuck. God. It's a terrible first word. I deserved to have none there. Let's figure out a vowel. Is it radio? It's probably not radio. Oh my god. Okay, we got something. We got something. It was, in fact, unlucky that Lucky had none of the letters in the Wordle. Okay, so, it can't be Oasis, which was my next guess, as opposed to next guest. Croyle, something. No, it can't be OIL because there's, P there. Sonic? It could be Sonic Sandwich, you're right. There's no reason it can't be. Oh, yeah, the C. Okay, well, that's on both of us. Mostly me, because it is my show. But hey, we placed the O. That's something. Let's see. That's no good. that's true. We did get the O. I don't know if this is going that well, but we'll see. What do we have? M-O something. Toxic? No, there's a C. Toxin? No, there's an N. Mop it? No. Bop it. By the letters on the board, it could be bop it, but bop it is not a word. So, brain fart has 9 letters, Henry. Come on now. Twist it. Pull it. Oh, God. What have I done? It could be G-O... No, I don't think so. Maybe it's something I-E? Like M-O... That's not how you spell Moxie, is it? Oh, wow. When I got the M, I thought, oh my god, it's Moxie, and people on Twitter are going to have a shit fit. But, no. Anyone ever see The Brave Little Toaster? Because today's Wordle, it's like a movie. It's a B-movie show. Brave Little Toaster is a wonderful movie. If you have not seen The Brave Little Toaster, go watch The Brave Little Toaster. Because The Brave Little Toaster fucking rules. Brave Little Toaster goes to Mars? It's alright. If you love The Brave Little Toaster, you will forgive The Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars just for the chance to hang out with those characters again. If you don't love The Brave Little Toaster, you don't have to watch The Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars. But, the Brave Wee Toaster, that's right. He's a wee little fella. He is a wee little fella. All right, that is going to do it for us here today. The air conditioner and the Brave Little Toaster. Oh, my God, yes. Oh, my God. Actually, you know what, Sam? Anyone I ever talk to who remembers the Brave Little Toaster, they remember the air conditioner. But for me, the real creepy scene, the real scene that gives me the heebie-jeebies to this day, this is just Brave Little Toaster chat now. I almost said Brave Little Toaster tat, which sounds gross. I don't know what a Toaster tat is, and I don't want to know. I really don't. The thing that got me, and I think Sandwichy is going for it, is there's a scene at the top of a cliff overlooking a waterfall where Kirby has like a panic attack or something, and the screen gets all wibbly and his eyes go wide, and that, like, to this day, like, just thinking about it, it's all not my favorite scene in one of my favorite movies. But The Brave Little Toaster, again, a fantastic film. Thank y'all so much for watching today's episode of Good Morning Mini Motorways. Folks on YouTube, later today, there's another episode of Horizon Forbidden West? Yes, Horizon Forbidden West is going to be on YouTube later today. And hey, tonight, 5:30 Eastern, 5:30 Eastern, more Horizon Forbidden West here on the channel as well. Thank you to everybody in the Twitch chat. Forgotten Donut with the raid, Samurai Sam, Leah Fireheart resubscribed, Nix and Henry and Pseudo Sandwichy and Jer was here, and anyone I'm forgetting, thank you so much for being here. Folks in the Twitch chat, stick around for a raid. Everybody else, enjoy the end screen. I will talk to you next time. Have a good day. Goodbye.